Welcome to Q&A practice. We'll get started with some two-voice practice. And we'll start with the defendant. The defense. Two-voice starting with the defense. Here we go. Is Dr. Phelps an ophthalmologist? Yes, he is. Did he examine your eyes? Yes. What did he prescribe as a result of examining your eyes? He prescribed glasses. Had you ever worn glasses previous to that? No. Did you get glasses? Yes. How frequently do you wear glasses now? When I read. Did he tell you what the condition is that you suffer as a result of the accident? I am farsighted. Did the doctor tell you what condition you developed as a result of the accident? No, he didn't. He did prescribe glasses for your farsightedness, is that correct? He prescribed glasses for my condition. Were you farsighted before the accident? No. You became farsighted as a result of the accident? Yes. Could you describe to me the intensity and duration of your headaches at the present time? They are very intense. They last approximately 8 hours. How frequently do you have them now? 1 or 2 times a week. Sometimes they come on more frequently than that, but once or twice a week is usual. Have you seen any other doctors other than those that we have mentioned today regarding injuries which you may have suffered in the accident? I mentioned Dr. Broman. When did you see Dr. Broman? I saw him in July. He is a physical therapist. You saw him about a month after the accident? Yes. What did he prescribe? Physical therapy. Could you describe what that involved? It involved exercises. I can't remember the name of the machines that they used. Did you go to his office? Yes. How frequently did you go to his office for treatment? I went to his office on a daily basis. For how long a period of time? 2 weeks. How long did you stay at his office during each visit? An hour. You haven't seen Dr. Broman since that time? No, I haven't. Could you describe the condition in your neck now in terms of what sort of symptoms you have presently? Headaches. You have headaches now? Yes, I do. Do you have a stiff neck now frequently? No. But you still are suffering from headaches now? Yes. How frequently do you wear glasses now? Is it when you are reading? Whenever I am reading. Did you have any x-rays following the accident? Yes. What parts of your body were x-rayed? My neck was x-rayed. I guess it was my neck and the lower face. Do you know which doctor took the x-rays or who has the x-rays at this point in time? Dr. Broman and Dr. Fossey both took x-rays? Yes. Okay, now let's try some four-voice practice. We'll start with the plaintiff. Ready? In terms of the items that you seized, that is one is the 2 baggies that you obtained from James and one that you received from the unknown male. Who gave that items you mentioned? Did you seize and return those items? Yes, I did. And at some point in time, did you have them submitted to the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department Scientific Services Bureau lab for identification? Yes, I did. And did you receive reports back from the lab? Yes. All right. Your Honor, at this time we'll reach a stipulation for the department. Counsel and I reached a stipulation that as to the 2 baggies that were purchased for the $40, that those 2 items were seized and lab tested with a result of 0.71 grams of powder cocaine, and then a further stipulation that the amount received in the men's room from the John Doe subject was tested and returned with a result of 0.02 grams of powder cocaine. So stipulated, Mr. Adams? Yes. All right. Now, did you make a follow-up visit to the premises? Yes, I did. Do you recall? Was your next follow-up visit later on July 6th? Yes. Of 06? Yes. Your purpose for returning on July 6th? Further undercover narcotics investigation. And who went with you on this visit? My partner. And again, you're in an undercover. Are you in an undercover capacity? Yes. And upon your entry, did you order anything to drink of an alcoholic nature? Yes, I did. A beer. And who did you get that from on this occasion? That was from an unidentified male bartender. Okay, now you mentioned on your first visit you ran into a woman, a bartender by the name of Letty. Do you recall that on your first visit? Yes. Did you see her on this visit too? I don't recall. Did you write a report that reflected your investigation at the premises? Yes, I did. And in looking at that, would that help refresh your recollection as to whether here on July 6th, Letty was here? Yes, it would. Do you have that with you? Yes, I do. Go ahead and do that. If you could, just maybe, take a look at page 4 on your report at the bottom third. Okay. Has that helped refresh your recollection? Yes, it does. And was Letty here on this night? Yes. And what was your initial contact with her? Just ordering a beer. Was she working as the bartender? Yes. So she was the one you ordered the beer from? Yes. Okay, thank you. Now, as you continue on in your investigation here, who's the next person you run into in terms of people that are relevant to your investigation? There was a white male that introduced himself to me as Jack. And how did you come to meet him? Just in the bar, casual conversation. And was Jack doing anything or unusual when you came upon him? He appeared to have a white joint, for lack of a better term, in his hand. It was about 3 inches long, kind of looked like a cigarette, but it didn't have the butt on it, so it was all white, like a zigzag wrapped. Is that something that you noticed? Yes. So at that point, did you have some, I don't know, suspicion or concern as to what that item was? Objection as to relevance. Sustained. What did you think that item was? Objection again, speculation and relevance. Sustained. Okay, after you noticed Jack with this item, what? Did you hear any other comment or run into another patron that was relevant to your investigation? A short time later, Jack went out the back door. I went back to observe him, and I could clearly smell marijuana. Okay, so where was he? Initially, when I met him, he was standing near the fixed bar. He then went out the back door. There was a small kind of alleyway back there, and that's where he was smoking it. Was he with anyone else? Just by himself? I believe he was by himself. Could you smell? You're familiar with the odor of marijuana? Yes. Could you smell it when you were inside the premises? Yes, I could. And did you kind of make some kind of direct contact with Jack about what he was doing? I walked outside and looked and saw him holding it up to his lips and smoking it, and that was pretty much it. All right, that will conclude our Q&A practice. Thank you.